Hi everyone, welcome to April 30th, Civics and Economics, and today we are going to look at supply and demand. And I'm going to go to the vocabulary website to show you a video to look at review vocabulary, a quick review, and then I'll go over the printed worksheet, which is in your packet 3. So first, actually, before the video, let's look at the vocabulary. The first word is available, which means possible to get, buy, or use. The pool is available to the public in the summer, but it closes when it gets cold out. Consumer, one who gives money to a business for goods or services. Ads in magazines are designed to make consumers buy products. Demand, the desire of customers to buy or use something. There is growing demand for ice cream in the summer as it gets hotter. Expensive, having a high cost. Chantal wanted the expensive emerald necklace, but she didn't have enough money to buy it. Goods, things that are made or grown and then sold. The market had all kinds of goods for sale, including fruit, toys, and furniture. Lower, to reduce in value or amount. Hoping to attract more customers, the shop chose to lower the price of lemonade. Price, the amount of money that something costs. The price of this dragon fruit is $5. Raise, to make greater in value or amount. The store decided to raise the price of beef because it was in great demand. Service, the performance of a duty or work for another person. When you go to a restaurant, you're paying for the food and for the service. Supply, the amount of something, especially goods or services, available to be used. Their supply of food was enough to last them through the storm. Okay, we'll watch the video now.
All right. Have you ever noticed how Halloween candy is always on sale the week after Halloween? Or like when there's a cool new thing that everyone wants, sometimes it's really expensive? Why is that? It's because of supply and demand. Here, let me explain. Yeah, you're a consumer. You like to buy things like video games, sneakers, and ice cream. These things people make or grow, they're called goods, a term that you need to know. When people work for others, it's called a service, like a doctor or bus driver, for instance. But goods and services don't fall from the sky. The amount available for sale, that's called supply. And demand is how much of a service or good people want to buy. Okay, that's understood. Like when Halloween is coming up, you go to the store to buy peanut butter cups. If there's a lot of candy available, the supply is high. But what if there's not that much candy in sight? In that case, the supply is low. Seems like everyone wants candy, so that means the demand is high. Though if they don't want to buy candy, the demand would be low. Now we understand the flow and the law of supply and demand. It goes,
how much is available? That's supply and demand. How much people wanna buy? Supply and demand work hand in hand to raise and lower the price of things. Understand how much is available? That's supply and demand. How much people wanna buy? Supply and demand work hand in hand to raise and lower the price of things. Understand?
It's the day before Halloween. Lots of trick-or-treaters. You need to go shopping for all the candy eaters. The store is crowded and everyone has masks. In the candy aisle, you look at the price and gasp. Peanut butter cups are $8 a bag. Normally they cost less than half. Why is the candy so expensive? Supply and demand are teaching us a lesson. Cause everyone wants bags of candy to buy. And that means the demand is high. Lots of people are buying candy. The store is selling out. The supply is getting low. So without a doubt, the candy is harder to find. Now you're willing to pay more so the store can raise the price. When the demand is high and the supply is low, the price of a good or service goes up, you know? But what happens when the ghouls and goblins go away? After Halloween, the demand for candy isn't great. Fewer people want to buy, so the candy piles up. Now the supply is high, and you know what? They lower the price to get you to buy now. When supply is high and demand is low, the price goes down. So thanks to supply and demand, cheap bags of candy are in both of my hands. Yeah.
How much is available? That's supply and demand. How much people wanna buy? Supply and demand work hand in hand to raise and lower the price of things. Understand? How much is available? That's supply and demand. How much people wanna buy? Supply and demand work hand in hand to raise and lower the price of things. Understand?
Okay, I'm going to read the review questions out loud, and you can say the answer out loud or you can say it to yourself. What do consumers like to do? Buy things. What is a good? Something that people make or grow. Name a type of service mentioned in the song. Being a doctor, being a bus driver. What do we call the amount of a good or service that's available for sale? The supply. If there is a lot of candy available at a store, then the supply of candy is high. If not a lot of people want to buy candy, then the demand for candy is low. What do supply and demand work hand in hand to do? Raise and lower the price of things. If candy is harder to find, people are willing to pay blank for it. More. If supply is high and demand is low, what happens to the price? It goes down. Cheap bags of candy are in both of the narrator's hands thanks to supply and demand. So after this recording, go to your packet 3 and find this worksheet titled Supply and Demand. And so what I'm going to ask you to do for part 1, it says read each statement below, then circle low or high to describe the supply and the demand. Predict what will happen to the price. So I'll show you answer number 1 just so you have an idea of what to do. Number 1 says, this winter is not as cold as past winters. A clothing store ordered a lot of heavy winter coats to sell, but people are not as interested in buying winter coats this year. The supply of winter coats is high. The demand for winter coats is low. The price of winter coats will go down because there are a lot of winter coats, supply is high, and not many people want to buy them. Demand is low. So the store owner will lower the price to get people to buy coats. Part 2 says, think of a good or service and write it below. And in the boxes on the left, draw what it would look like if the supply of this good or service were high and if the supply were low. Then in the boxes on the right, draw what it would look like if the demand for this good or service were high and if the demand were low. The next part says pick high supply or low supply for your good or service and circle this box. Pick the opposite for demand. So if you picked high supply, pick low demand. If you picked low supply, pick high demand, circle this box. So below, describe what will happen to the price of your good or service if it has the supply you choose and the demand you choose. Try your best with this. I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, please email me and I will talk to you soon.